What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Ravan back here with another YouTube video. Make sure you watch the entire video from the beginning to the end. If you don't want to watch it, that's fine with me, but if you're serious about your self-development, make sure you watch the entire video. And with that being said, let's get started. What is going on, everybody? It's your boy Ravan back here with another video from Balance Manifestation. Today I want to talk to you guys about focusing on one main priority when going on your self-development journey. Oftentimes when we want to start doing our self-development journey, we start pushing too hard. We say, oh shit, I realized that my life is a complete piece of shit. So now I'm gonna start doing cold showers, meditating, working out, taking on a fucking huge crazy diet, and blah blah blah, going off on big things. And what I want you guys to realize is that you need to go do things one thing at a time. Why do you need to do one thing at a time? It's because your selective focus gets fucking confused and baffled when you're confused, when you're focusing on a lot of things. What you need to do, instead of focusing on a bunch of shit, you need to focus on one thing at a time. And hopefully, with one thing at a time, you're going to add more things that is important to you in your self-development journey, and slowly it will all pile up. Why am I making this video? I'm more or not doing this to call myself out too, because I have a lot of things that I'm kind of interested in doing. Like obviously, you know, I want to master the cold, which I'm doing every single day, and I love doing that. And I've came a lot of further, and I made a great amount of progress. Look outside. Beautiful snow, beautiful view, and it's very cold. Everybody's wearing jackets. Some people think I'm crazy. Maybe I am a little crazy. Who cares though, right? So there's that, but it's an aspect of life that I want to master. But there's a problem with me where I'm trying to do too many things at once. I want to make videos every day so I can become a really good YouTuber, get a really fit body, also eat, also diet, also go to college so I can get my plumbing trade, so I can do camper vans in the future. And there's just way too much being done at the same time. What you need to understand is that you need to focus on one at a time, especially if you're new, in your journey. Do not jump and do 5-7 things at the same time. You need to do one thing at a time. Take one step after another. Maybe first you think about your diet, get diet in order, then you can go to the next one. Maybe after you figure out your diet, then you start working out. But if you think you're gonna do all of them together, it's just not gonna happen. And oftentimes what's gonna happen is you're gonna end up in failure. It's almost the end of the year. This is the 1st of December. Woohoo! One more month and we're off to 2021. Exciting stuff. But what happens? Again and again, people be making all these crazy goals. I am gonna get so fit. I'm gonna get so much money. I am gonna stay consistent. And like I said, logically, in our head, we can say that. We can say a lot of shit in our head. I could just say, right now, I'll be the most confident motherfucker, and I'm gonna do whatever the hell I want, and no one's gonna be able to stop me. It's really easy to say that in your head. But your emotional hormones, your emotional patterns that you're repeating every single day in life, that has created something completely different for you. That's not ready for you to change yet. So when we go out and we make these crazy goals like, man, I'm gonna work out for the next whole year, and I'm gonna get ripped, and I'm gonna lose 50 pounds of fat. And what happens after 1 month or 2 months, reality kicks in when they realize their emotional patterns has nothing that has changed yet. Logically, you can say a lot of shit. Logically, you can tell yourself, I'm gonna read 10 self-development books every week, so I will gain all the knowledge and the wisdom that I need to master myself and make the right choices. But then again, what happens? Your laziness kicks in. Your mental capacity cannot keep up. You keep making all these excuses and all this shit. Maybe sometimes you say it's tomorrow, maybe next week, and then life passes on, and then you move on to the point where you're like, what the fuck is going on? And you end up in this situation where you can't even keep up with your emotions. That's why what I will tell you guys, and I'll urge you guys to do, is when you're going to be making new goals, or when you're going to be taking your self-development seriously enough to start taking action, which a lot of people are not even taking action. A lot of you guys are watching these videos and it's gonna trigger some. You're gonna click off this video, but I don't care. I only want the people who are serious to be here. you guys are not even taking action. So the people who are taking action, you're doing a good job. For the people who are not taking action, I urge you to get up and do something. Start auditing your life. Maybe start writing stuff down. Maybe start doing more things that make you happy. Maybe go on nice walks where there's these nice beautiful trees outside. Do whatever will make you feel nice. But step out of your habits of whatever you're doing right now to become more present, more happy with the heart, and go start moving forward in life. That's gonna make you even happier. The only thing you should be doing is to make your life happier. You shouldn't be doing anything that's gonna make your life worse, right? You should only be doing things that makes you happy. Ironically, look at this. I'm out in the cold and basically, again, I'm doing the same thing where I'm just wearing like a tank top, chill clothes, not like a super jacket, and it's fucking snowing, it's ice everywhere. And people have this mindset where they think like, oh no, that's so uncomfortable, I couldn't do that. Because look at him, he's so unhappy because he's doing that. But then I look at them throughout the day, they say like, oh, I take hot showers, and then I eat all this, and then they feel so they say they're so comfortable, but then I never see them really be happy. I don't see them pure out with joy. I don't see them be so happy in their emotions where they're just like loving everything they do, and then every step they take there's like a oomph to them, right? I've never seen that. So it's just like people don't want to come out of the comfort zone to do things that's gonna better themselves, but you're gonna stay there and you're gonna complain. So you're gonna have to understand, if you just want to keep watching videos and you want to say again and again and again that, man, I want to improve my life, but you're not taking any action, then you have to hold yourself responsible. So again, once you start taking responsibility for who you are, you have to realize you can't be taking 15 million different steps at the same time. We're going one after another. First, master one skill, then you can build up to the next one. But a lot of the times, we're so crazy for the results. We're so crazy to think, oh, okay, I'm gonna do it right now. I'm gonna finish everything I gotta know right now. I'm gonna make sure by the next month I'm all caught up. But this is not a marathon. What's the saying say? It's not a sprint, it's a marathon. There you go. It's not like a quick jog to the finish line and you're over, you got your self-development success and you move on. Because if it was a quick result, quick easy thing, then we would have all been doing it. Why can't people do it? Why can't people keep up in self-development success? Why can't people keep following through with what they need to follow through? It's because again and again we're coming to this mindset of a quick fix. And then you realize self-development is just not a quick fix. It's a long-term process. You have to work every single day and you have to keep pushing yourself. Even when the days you feel like complete shit. Even the days you want to give up. Even the days you feel like, what the fuck? And that's when the discipline comes in. If you don't have fucking discipline, then you're just gonna fucking complain about it and never make it really push through. There's a lot of things that go behind it. And all of this will make a difference to learn. And now if you want to learn this, and you're trying 17 new self-development techniques right now, it's gonna be really hard to stay motivated and disciplined. That's why you have to do one at a time. Now, the cold is one of the great things you can do. You can obviously manifest the cold with yourself. You can take cold showers or go out on snowy walks like this every single day, because you push your comfort zone at least, and that's the type of discipline in itself, right? Even though it's uncomfortable, you're telling yourself you're gonna do it just to build discipline. That's a great start. You can start with that. Even if it's not that, you can go with easier stuff, which again, it's easy for me. Maybe it's a little bit harder for you, but it's like food. I can go days without eating. I don't really give a shit, but maybe that's also why I'm really skinny. I don't know, but that's something I can do pretty well, where like go on long fasts, you know, like from the morning to like 8 hours throughout the day, don't eat. Drink your water or whatever. Do like intermittent fasting. Do that. Do little things that's gonna build more discipline in your life. And the more you do that, then you'll be able to implement even more habits. But don't get in the mindset that I'm gonna fix my entire life in just overnight and it's gonna happen like that, because it's not gonna happen overnight. Everything in here is a work in progress. You're gonna have to work today, tomorrow, the day after, and you're gonna have to keep working even the days you don't want to work. And that's the whole point. But at some point, where you're trying to get to is that discipline and all that work will pay off. Because if it doesn't pay off, then maybe you need to reflect on what you're doing and maybe it's not working the right way. But if you keep working on it, and if you keep up with the work, you'll get to the point where everything will make sense and it'll work out. So keep that discipline up and understand that adapting one habit or two habits at a time is the way to go. You're not trying to develop 17 different habits today. You're not trying to build a fort overnight. It's just not gonna happen. Take your time, do one at a time, and then eventually you'll see when you start developing more habits, you're gonna start letting go of all bad habits too, and slowly you'll go back and forth to the point you're getting rid of a lot of bad habits and you're implementing a lot of good habits, and then you'll slowly keep moving up and you'll start building yourself more to the point where you get more consistent and you'll be more happy with the flow that you're going, and you'll keep moving forward and you'll get to the point where you'll be exactly where you need to be in your life. But again, this is so like, it's easy to say logically, but it's also very difficult to understand that when you're going to be implementing this shit into your life, it's a long-term process. And as long as you just know logically that that's the end goal and that's what you just gotta keep working towards, at least you'll be in the right path. That's all you have to understand. As long as you know that this is where I'm trying to get to, you will simply understand the process that, okay, it's a long process, but I will eventually get there. You might fail a lot of the times along the way. You might give up a lot of the times along the way. Just understand, if you know what the end goal is, somehow you'll gravitate back towards it. And that's where I'm trying to get you guys at. So I hope you understand that, because that is the importance. Do not even try, because you can try. I'm not gonna say you can't try. You can try to like fitting in 20 different positive habits in your life today. But what you're gonna do is you're gonna make yourself you're gonna make your life really hard in the way you're gonna work with it, and you're gonna really resist the process. And the more you're gonna resist the process, the more harder it's gonna be to continue on your self-development journey. So slow that shit down, take your time, and then stop being so eager to get that self-development all the way through, because it's not an overnight process. It's gonna be one at a time, one at a time. So you're gonna have to build yourself just like that. With that being said, man, I hope you understood all the context I'm trying to give you in this video. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you subscribe. Give me a thumbs up, comment down below if you want me to clear up anything in this video. Share this video with like-minded people, and with that being said, I will see you in the next one. Peace.